Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies have a new surprise. Here comes Dipsy now. They have a new boat. And a car with a shark on it. It's blue and has 4 seats, one for each of the Teletubbies. There's all of their beach stuff. Here's the little bag. And some blue little sandals. Let's try and fit them into the bag. The boat is all hooked up onto the trailer. It has a little red hook on the front. And inside there are 4 blue seats. On the back, there's a little flag. It has a sun on it. And here's the motor. The Teletubbies want to sit in the boat to see how comfortable the seats are. And then they'll take it for a ride later. Po hops in first. Then Dipsy. Lala and Tinky Winky try out the back seats. What a perfect fit for all 4 Teletubbies. Okay, everyone, get in the car. It's time to take the boat to the water. Lala will drive this time. The car comes with a top in case it's raining, but the Teletubbies are too tall, and the top won't fit on. That's okay, it's a nice sunny day today. We don't need the top. Just make sure you wear your sunscreen, Teletubbies. And don't forget the sunglasses. Here's the motor for the boat. It goes on the bottom, and it actually works. That's how we turn it on, and the propeller turns. We put it on the bottom of the boat once we get to the water. If we put it on now, it won't fit on the trailer. I'll take it off and put it in my pocket until we get to the water. Let's reload the boat. We have to tighten the rope so the boat is fully on the trailer. We don't want it sliding off. We'll put all of our accessories in the back of the boat and head out. We're getting the lake ready so the Teletubbies can put the boat in the water. Back it up. Perfect. Now we loosen the rope. Now that the boat is in the water, we have a special surprise. The guy helping out says we're going to release some sturgeon fish into the lake today. How exciting, say the Teletubbies. First, we need to pick a sturgeon from the bucket. All of these little babies have been raised in a fish farm, and they're ready to be released into the lake. We need to carefully put our net in so we don't hurt the fish. Be patient, because it will slowly swim into our net. Don't worry, little guy. Don't be scared. Maybe we can try another bucket. This one has lots of little fish in it. Here comes one now. almost in the net. There. We got him. Now we have to gently release him into the lake. We gently set our net down into the water and say goodbye to our fish. Good luck, little guy. Hope you have a good life out there. The Teletubbies are ready to get into their boat. And stay tuned for our another video where we get to see the Teletubbies ride around in their new motorboat. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are finally going for a ride on their motorboat. It's all loaded into the water. Lala has her boating license, so she's the driver today. Dipsy and Poe get the back seats. Let's unhook the boat from the trailer. Now we need to put our motor on. It actually works. We slide it on to the bottom of the boat. Uh-oh, this lake just isn't big enough for your boat, Teletubbies. What are we going to do? Maybe we'll have to use the bathtub. Look who's joined us today. It's Kitty. She hears the boat. She's very curious about the sound. It's okay, Kitty. Let's take the boat out of the water and turn the motor off. We don't want to waste the batteries. Let's plug the bathtub. I don't want to waste the water from the sink, so I'm going to fill up my pitcher and water my plants with it. This plant needs a drink, and so does this one, and this one. Okay, Teletubbies, time to go in the big lake. You can see Kitty in the reflection of the water. She's waiting to watch the boat. And there they go. This is a much better lake for your boat, Teletubbies. The boat actually goes around the whole bathtub all by itself. Wow, what a fun little ride. And Kitty's having fun too. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today, Iggle Piggle and Upsy Daisy are going for a ride on their boat. Let's go! It's a heavy boat, but they both gotta carry it to the water. Here we are. Upsy Daisy and Iggle Piggle are in their boat. Oh no, the boat is filling with water. How are we going to get the water out? Let's use a little bucket. That's better. Now there's no more water in the boat. Get ready to set sail. Goodbye, Upsy Daisy and Iggle Piggle. Thanks for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Bert, Ernie, Big Bird, and Grover are arriving on their boat today. We're going to have fun on the beach. Now remember, whenever you ride a boat, you always wear a life jacket. Even if you're a good swimmer. We're going to walk along the shoreline today. You just never know what you can find in nature. We're going to pick up rocks and have a look at what we can find. There are a few crawly creatures on the bottom of this rock. Here is a freshwater snail. He moves quite fast for a snail. There's something that looks like a little itty-bitty worm on this red rock. And the speckled rock has all different creatures on it. I even found another snail. He's almost all the way out of his shell. Tiny Treasures found an itty-bitty snail. It's so fun to discover creatures in the water. Remember that time we found crabs by the ocean?
Gray crab. See a gray. I found him underneath a rock.
Oh dear, you're never going to believe what just happened. A seagull came along and dropped this fish off. It's not alive, but Puppy won't stop playing with it. No, Puppy, you can't play with a fish. Please drop it. Thank you, Puppy. We'll have to bury the fish. Well, our Sesame Street friends have water in their boat. The water's too rough to leave, so they're going to hang out with me for a little bit. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies have spotted an abandoned boat and they're resting on the beach. The boat is getting pushed in by the waves, Teletubbies. Let's go have a look at it. Hey-o! Maybe the Teletubbies can go for a little boat ride. Oops. Here we are. I think there's enough room for all the Teletubbies to fit on. Okay, let's get on, Tinky Winky. Oh dear, Tinky Winky's dirty. You can't have sandy feet in the boat, Tinky Winky. And now Dipsy, good job sitting on the boat. And Po? Now Lala, do you have dirty feet as well? Yes, we must wash off the sand before you go in the boat. All right, Teletubbies, and we're off. Let's push the boat out into the water. Whee! Oh dear, there's water getting into the boat, Teletubbies. Oh, the boat was full of water and it tipped over. We better save the Teletubbies and empty the boat. Come here, Lala. Dipsy and Tinky Winky, I have you. And look, a little bee has spotted red Poe. Maybe the bee thinks you're a flower, Poe. Think the bee got a little bit wet. Maybe it was on the boat. Let's give it another try. Seems to be floating. Uh-oh, the waves are tipping it over. Thank goodness I can grab the Teletubbies. They're going to be safe. But remember, boys and girls, whenever you're on a boat, please wear your life jackets. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are on their seaside cruiser and they have some guests coming by. Dipsy's the captain today. Dipsy's steering the ship very carefully with the wheel. And Poe's ready to go for a dip in the pool. Down the slide she goes. Whee! Splash! Downstairs, Lala's getting very thirsty, so Tinky Winky's made some fresh squeezed lemonade. Lala's favorite. The Teletubbies have arrived to the little island where the Labrador family lives. They are the special guests today. Look, the Labrador family caught a beautiful silver fish for dinner. Now that we are docked, let's set up the boat for a party. First, the Teletubbies put down the table, and we need a couple of chairs. Look who stopped by. Kitty. You won't fit in the boat, Kitty. Would you like some lemonade before you go? Now let's set the table. Some plates and some cutlery. Here come the Labradors. Through the red door. You may now have a seat. We're preparing a very yummy, nutritious meal for you tonight. Poe's roasting some very yummy vegetables, fresh from the garden. An onion from Mrs. Labrador, and maybe a green pepper from Mr. Labrador. He'd also like a tomato. Oops, let's try that again. We use our little tongs. The Teletubbies are watching the fish in the glass bottom of the boat. There's even a turtle in there, Teletubbies, and I see some jellyfish. Mr. and Mrs. Labrador are quite tired. They're asking if they can have a little nap. Oops, let's set up the beds. Mrs. Labrador in the top bunk and Mr. Labrador in the bottom. And don't forget the cozy little blankets. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Twirlywoos have collected a whole bunch of different kinds of fruits that we're going to learn about for their fruit tea. Hello, Twirlywoos.
It's the fish. Twirlywoos. Great big coo and toodaloo. Chickadee chick. And peekaboo. Today they're learning something new.
Shall we open the big red boat? Let's see what fruits are inside. Oh boy. Does anyone know what fruit this is called? It's smooth and green and a little bit shiny, and it's got a stem. This is called a pear, and it's a pear shape. I like pears. Do you, Great Big Who? Pears. Does anyone know what this is? These come around at Christmas time where we are. They're usually wrapped in green paper, like a little present. They are called mandarin oranges. They're easy to peel and very sweet. And next we have, does anyone know what fruit this is? It is a banana, and it has a thick peel, and you don't eat the peel on a banana, just like you don't eat the peel on an orange. And our last fruit, one of our favorites, is a kiwi, and inside it's green with seeds, and you can eat the skin. Even though it's a little fuzzy, you can eat it. Okay, twirly-woos, let's pick our fruit and make some tea. How about we do a pear? There you go, Great Big Who.
Empty. Full.
Good job. All the twirly-woos go around the table and have your fruit tea. And thank you for learning fruits with us today. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're on a beach and we are searching for a perfect piece of driftwood to make a little wooden boat for our toys. We found the perfect piece of driftwood, flat on the top and round on the bottom. Now we just need to dig the wood from the middle out. We also found a sharp rock that we can use to try and dig out our canoe. This is what people used to do long time ago before tools. I think it's going to be too tough with a rock. Papa Tiny Treasures is going to use his drill to help us dig out the canoe. But he's going to be using power tools, so we need to stay far away. Power tools are only to be used by adults. Puppy's excited to try out the canoe in the water. And look, it floats perfectly. Now, who are we going to put in our canoe? It's the Peppa Pig family. Mommy Pig, Daddy Pig, Peppa, and George. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today is the first boat ride of the year, and it's beautiful out. We brought our Paw Patrol toys, Marshall, Chase, Rocky, Zuma, and Rubble. And where's Sky? Roof! There she is. Our boat is tied securely to a log. And look, there's Puppy in his life jacket. He spots a bigger dog down the beach. We'll just keep an eye on him. Let's jump off the boat with our Paw Patrol toys and do a little bit of exploring. As we take a look into the forest, there are blankets of moss everywhere. Moss usually grows in damp, shady areas. Did you know there are 12,000 different kinds of moss? Puppy's having fun exploring. Let's have a closer look at the moss. Moss grows on logs and even rocks. Look at this rock. It's covered in moss. Puppy seems quite hot. We're going to put him in the water to cool off. I grabbed the handle on his life jacket. Let's go to the water, puppy. Sky loves to look into the sky. The clouds form many different shapes. What shapes do you see?
I see a rabbit.
And what else do you see?
And I see a swan.
Tiny Treasures has challenged me to a game. We're going to see who can throw their rock the farthest into the water. Here goes Tiny Treasures. And now it's my turn. Tiny Treasures wins. Let's try one more time. I'll pick this rock right here. Tiny Treasures is first. And now it's my turn. I'm throwing underhand. Tiny Treasures wins again. I'm cooling my feet off in the water with our Paw Patrol toys. But wait a minute. One of our toys is missing. Do you know who it is? And we're not talking about Puppy. Maybe we left one of our toys up by the logs. It must have fallen down into the rocks. Let's go up and explore, Puppy. We were last with our toys up here. Have you figured out which pup is missing? I think I spot him. It's Zuma. He got stuck under the log. Good thing we found him. You can cool your feet off too, Zuma. Woof! Aw, look at Puppy. He's laying in the sun to warm up. The rocks get very warm from the sun. Puppy always loves to sit in the sun because he's part Chihuahua, a Mexican dog. They're used to the heat. Rubble wants to explore the forest just a little more before we leave today. Look at this tree. It looks like a pine tree, possibly. It's a coniferous for sure. And there's Puppy sniffing the moss again. We have to keep an eye on Puppy because we don't want him going far away by himself in the forest. There could be wild animals out there. It's time to head out. We have a few more surprises ahead of us. We'll say goodbye to our beach and maybe explore it another day with other toys. It's time to stop for some yummy ice cream. What a treat! What flavor of ice cream would you choose? Strawberry, chocolate, chocolate mint? I think we'll try some Moose Tracks. I think it has peanut butter and chocolate fudge. With vanilla ice cream. Tiny Treasures Mini has some in a cup, and Tiny Treasures has a cone. What's this? We're back out on the boat again. These are teeny tiny maggots. What do you think we are going to use these maggots for? That's right. We put these little maggots on our hook, and the fish will want to eat them. Puppy's having fun. He loves the breeze in his face. Good thing he's wearing his life jacket. We are too. We have our fishing line out behind the boat. We're going very slowly. If a fish bites our hook, we'll feel a pull on our fishing rod. Well, we hope you enjoyed our boat day on the lake. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're hanging out with our Anna and Elsa dolls. We're going to head to the beach today, but before we do, I wanted to share a toy I found. This little Barbie CD player. It opens up like that, and we have 3 different CDs. There's Barbie Princess Pop Star, Princess Charm School, and Barbie Pink Shoes. They all play different tunes. Let's start with Pink Shoes. We love to listen to music here at Tiny Treasures, but we make sure the music isn't playing too loud because it can damage your ears. Now let's try another CD, the Princess Charm School. Oh, I like this tune. It's great for dancing. How about we dance, Anna and Elsa? That's another thing we love to do here at Tiny Treasures. Dance. It's fun, and it's great exercise too. Exercise is important. Now let's put the third CD in. Princess Popstar. This is a nice tune. Elsa really likes this song. Well, I think it's time to head to the beach. I have a special surprise for Anna and Elsa. Come on, girls. And here's my surprise. It's a Barbie dolphin magic boat. It comes with a pink life jacket, a scuba mask, camera, sunscreen, and a little minty green tube with 3 little pups inside. Aren't they adorable? On the boat, there's a clear bottom so that the toys can see the fish underneath. We're almost ready to go for a ride, but we cannot forget our life jackets. Life jackets are very important in water safety, Tiny fans. Always wear a life jacket on a boat, whether it's a canoe, kayak, or even a paddleboard. Elsa, you look great in that pink life jacket. Let's give our boat a try in the water. Oh dear! The waves are crashing right into the boat. Ooh, let's get Elsa out of there. The water's quite dirty. Oh, I'm sorry, Elsa, you got your beautiful dress all wet. We're going to have to empty the boat and clean it out. Aw, look at Puppy. He's cooling off in the waves. Maybe we should get our little puppies from the Barbie set and cool them off in the water. Let's give them some names. Chocolate, Vanilla, and Cocoa. Oh, their little tube doesn't float very well. Oh dear. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Grover and Elmo have taken the boat for a ride and we are on a rocky beach, but the wind is picked up and the waves are crashing into the shore. And we're not sure if we're going to get our boat out. We might have to wait till the wind dies down. Of course, Grover and Elmo have their life jackets. Life jackets must be worn on all boats, including kayaks, canoes, and even paddleboards, Tiny fans. Grover wears his yellow life jacket, and he's so proud to wear it. Safety is cool, isn't it, Grover? And Elmo, he has a red life jacket. Need to make sure it fits properly. Now, Elmo's a toy, so this fits too big on Elmo, but if it's for you, you need to make sure it is the right size. Now, what do you think is going to happen to this boat in the big waves? It's important when you go boating, you look at the weather report, because big waves can cause it to be unsafe. See? Oh my goodness, overboard. Okay, we're going to give it one more try and see if we can get Grover and Elmo over the waves to where the water is more calm. Oh, Elmo, let's not lose Elmo. I better grab Elmo before he gets taken out. There we go. Whew. Had to be quick. Well, our Sesame Street friends did want to go fishing today, but instead I'm going to throw the boat out into the lake. And now the waves aren't... Oh my gosh! Well, there we go. It didn't take long before the boat flipped over again. Let's see, did the boat catch anything? There's a little door at the front. Ooh, it's full of water. Let's empty it out first. And what do you think's under this door? It's a little crab. And there's Doggy, and you can see Doggy crashing in the waves on our pet channel, My Little Dog Joey. Now, Elmo's cold, so he is going to warm up by the fire. And we are going to wait until the wind stops and the waves calm down before we head home on our boat. And if you love our channel, Tiny Fans, please hit the link below to subscribe. It's so important because YouTube recognizes channels based on their subscribers. So please help us continue to grow by subscribing if you already haven't. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to try our Daniel Tiger boat in the bathtub. We'll close the drain and turn on the water. Let's add some all-natural bubble bath. One toy that came with the set was the little purple octopus. Hop in, octopus. The other toy in the set was the little green floaty fish, and off he goes into the water. As Daniel Tiger drives his tugboat around, we'll use the squirty fish to move him along a little faster. We're just not getting enough water in your mouth. Come on, swallow some more water, little fishy. Daniel Tiger runs into Upsy Daisy and Iggle Piggle's boat. Hello, friends. How about we go looking for mermaids? And off they went. And there's a mermaid now. She's floating on the top of the water, relaxing. Don't get too close. You'll scare her off. Look behind you. There's a humpback whale. Keep your distance. We need to keep you and the whales safe, so give them their space. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We've finally arrived to our Disney cruise ship. Yahoo! So much to see and so much to do. Look at the beautiful ocean and mountains. We're heading to Alaska. The oceans are beautiful green color. The ship is so gigantic. It's tall and long, and we want to get on to explore. You come along with us. Let's get on. Down the elevator we go. Hi, Ariel. Hi, Flounder. There's the main atrium. Beautiful glass artwork on the ceiling. And who's that in the main atrium? Let's get a closer look. It's Ariel. And she's right in front of Triton's, one of the main restaurants on the ship. Iggle Piggle's on the top deck. He spotted a Mickey. On the horn, toot toot! Let's go explore some more. There must be a pool on the ship somewhere. Ah, there's the little mini splash pool for little ones. And look at the Mickey hand with the big water slide. Splish, splash. Ooh, the water's nice and warm. There's the water slide again. And there's the Mickey pool with the little Mickey ears. We're hungry. Let's go exploring for food. Look at the stars on the carpet. Up the stairs. There's the elevators. Here's a restaurant called Parrot Cay. Can you hear all the parrots? I wonder if they're coming from these pictures. Hello, birds. Let's see. The restaurant's not open. We won't be eating here. Let's look out the window. Look, there's other gigantic cruise ships right beside us. Here's Animators Palette, another restaurant. Let's check it out. Ooh, look at it. It's black and white and all sorts of Disney characters on the walls. Doesn't look like anyone's eating here either. The walls are so cool, full of all of our favorite Disney characters. And there's a picture of Mickey Mouse. Hi, Mickey. Well, we're gonna have to find another place to eat. Let's go check it out. Ooh, here we are at the buffet. Lots of shrimp, macaroni and cheese, chicken fingers, chickpeas, bread and cheese, roast beef. Yum, yum. Let's dig in. We're hungry. Oh, Macapaka, he's going to have a pretzel to eat. Macapaka, yum, yum. Time for dessert. Chocolate cake. Oh, the birdie wants our cake. Sorry, birdie. Our chocolate cake. It's even got a green chocolate square in the top. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Stay tuned for more of our trip. Goodbye.
Tiny Treasures and Toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are on the beach with Puppy and the Twirly Woos, and we're going to explore the big fun Barbie Yacht cruise ship. There's a big pink steering wheel, and this whole boat opens up into a party boat. We just unhook the latch at the side and pull the tab, and there is an instant party deck with a pink umbrella so that you don't get too much sun. You can sit under the umbrella for some shade. When we lift up the top deck, there are 2 blue beds. Uh-oh, one of the beds is missing a yellow pillow. Let's snap it back on. At the bottom of the boat, there is a blue pool that we can pull out. And there are 2 water slides. I see a few dolphins. We will have to fill the pool with water so the twirly-woos can go swimming and go down the pink slides. When the twirly-woos are hungry, they can sit on the pink couch, and there's a pull-down table with 4 pink placemats. Ooh, it looks like a little bug is joining us for lunch today. The twirly-woos have fruit to eat, bananas, pineapples, and there's some fruit punch. I believe this might be a television and another table that pulls out. There's lots of places for the twirly-woos to eat and relax. But before lunch, they want to go for a swim. Let's fill up our pool from the lake water. The twirly-woos hopped in the water. Puppy was very thirsty and drank from the pool. Silly puppy. It's important for our animals to stay hydrated, especially in hot days. And we can't ever leave our pets in hot cars. They'll overheat. Chick is going to go down the slide on the left. And Chickadee is going down the pink slide on the right. Oops, that wasn't safe. She landed under the other slide. Let's try it again. Time to have a rinse, dry off, and have some yummy fruit. I think Puppy's ready for another drink of water too. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.